Felix, I don't like this. 46 degrees. Well, hello there, and welcome. I'm actually loaded up here. We're going to be hitting a 409 Intrepid. It's actually a Valor, I think they're called. It's a really cool boat. Pretty sure it's a cabin boat. It probably has racing motors on the back of it. Really cool setup. I think it's only a couple years old now, but we have a Garmin that has false touches. So basically the screen, whenever it wants to, is acting like someone's touching it because it's got these big, giant 22-inch Garmin screens in it. Instead of replacing it, we are actually going to ground it. So they got these ground studs on the back that you can hook to any of your grounds in the boat, or basically isolation grounds is what they would call it naturally. But we're gonna put those grounds on, and they say maybe it'll stop the false touches. Anyway, it's a pretty short drive over to the boat, so I'll see you over there. All right, it's funny, as you guys don't see the behind the scenes, but I always ask everybody, especially if I'm filming their boat. He's taking off to get some batteries for his little alarm system on the boat. But I was like, hey, can I film your boat? Because some people might be like, hey, no, I don't want you filming, or it's my private property, stuff like that. But I don't think I've ever had anybody say no, funny enough. So, and I've been doing this for over 2 years now. Pretty good. People are cool. Anyway, let's get to the boat. It's always sneaking by the side of someone's house. There's some bamboo. Some dolphins are here. Here she is. I mean, it's black. I like the hull. Intrepid makes a sweet boat. Looks like we probably gotta climb on this somehow here. Oh, we'll go to the other side. There we go. This has got a dive door on this side, port side dive door. I like he's got the walkway along the whole dock here. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this door with one hand, but see, look, it feels like it shouldn't open. It's because it's got a lift up on it. Let's see if I can do it. It's much easier with both your hands. Oh, we're almost there. There we go. It's got that big giant hinge that you gotta lift up on so it'll lock. It's got that roller piece right there. Very heavy duty design. And we got this ladder we can pull out and get on the boat. Everything about Intrepid, they overdo. That's pretty cool. Look, it hides away. It's a big giant 5-stepper. I'm just gonna leave it like this because that's all I need, but you can bend that down again if you needed to and make it real deep. All right, we're on her. We have to uncover our console because that's where we gotta go. Let's take a look in the cabin if we can get into it. These are cool. It's all seats all the way around here. More on this side, port side. So this guy, another two-hander. You gotta lift up, push this down basically, this latch, and it releases it. Oh, I got it. And it just rolls forward. Everything's magnetic like this door here. Let's go down inside. Oh yeah, nice and roomy. Got shades everywhere, tons of storage. There's a big old TV, probably never used. Look at it, still got the energy guide on it. Very, very nice. Just nice. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it in the camera very well, but it's actually rounded, this whole thing. It's really cool. Nice, nice. I love the multiple skylights too that it has, and it matches like the side windows, the whole design. And you got the center here you can open up. Got another bed over here. Well, I'm sure that turns into a bed because you can see that table will move all the way down into its track right there, and you can make one big bed here, and you get your second bedroom under the floor here. Very, very nice. You got everything you need, a little cooktop, fridge. I'm not sure what's under the sink there, probably garbage and stuff. Ooh, that's nice. Nice and simple, laid out for you. Yeah, they do a good job with all these boats. You'll see in the dash when we look at the wiring. We can't miss out on our bathroom here. There's a recessed bowl sink. That's half credit. Very, very nice. Easy access probably to our sump pump down there. Nice and simple, well built. You can tell they make everything themselves because that door right there is fiberglass and it's rounded for the bathroom. So everything has that round shape to it, kind of the theme of it. All right, well, let me get this opened up so we can get inside of it. We got our dash opened up. We actually have to go in through the front to get to the back side of the Garmin's there, so that's what we're gonna do here. We'll see all the wiring and everything in there. We'll look at the dash real quick. But yes, I was right. We have racing engines. I'm gonna say there's 3 450s there. 3 supercharged beasts running. You're gonna need that. This is a big heavy boat. It's 40 foot long. So we have these big giant recessed Garmins here. Very nice look. Of course, you're gonna have your AC here. All of our switches here are spread out real nicely. Bay wells are separate because you got timers and stuff on them. Same thing here. You got basically all your controls here and here. Big Merc screen for you. Windlass on the left. Port side bow thruster. It's got the big tabs on it too that are really fast. Tells you where they're at right here. They're racing tabs basically. This is for our Garmin system here. You can use this to do whatever you want function wise. Autopilot. Nice fusion stereo. Yeah, compass right in the middle where you need it. Of course, it's gonna have all the normal stuff, but you know what's cool here? It doesn't have a joystick. All you need is your bow thruster and these controls here. You should be able to steer this boat anywhere. Yeah, this thing's cool. Little windshield to cut the wind down some. I even like this, the powder coating, the gray powder coating with the matching top. All right, well, let's go in here. That's where the real money's at. So here we go. There's a lot of stuff going on here. That's our big control box for all your battery switches basically, and your VSRs. There's a generator with automatic charging relay next to it. These are all batteries here, and they use expensive batteries too. Here's our charger. We're all full. Looks like an autopilot pump right here. Lots more wiring, but you can see, look at how they do everything. Zip ties. I mean, it all makes sense when you look at it. It's not just balled up and pushed in here and you don't know what's what. Everything's labeled. I mean, it's not very easy to access in here, but you can tell what everything is and you can get to everything. So we need to go basically to that guy right there. That's our ground that I gotta get off there and put some wires on. And we'll just run the wires nicely with everything here. And we have, I'm gonna find it, but we should have a good heavy ground supply somewhere in here. Oh yeah, right here. It's actually got right there. We can put it right on that screw because we got 2 big yellow ones there, and then everything from the batteries right here. Nope. That's my head. I gotta watch out for this thing here. So now, let's make us a wire. I'm not gonna use the little stud that, or the eye that they have on it right now. We're gonna put a new one on because I got heat shrink ones right here. So let's make a wire up. Shouldn't be too difficult, just an eye on each side. All right, let me get that attached. I don't know how long we need it. Then we can just pull it out, put the other eye on it, tie it up nicely. Well, I got it out of there. Of course, the screw just fell, so we gotta find it. Found it. Let's get our wire hooked to the screen. A little tight in there. Okay, now we are hooked up, and we're gonna follow basically our Garmin rigging down. And then we'll go over the top of this. We'll go right past basically our fuse block here to our ground. We'll follow all the same wiring from there. You won't even see it. So that's gonna be hard to film because this is a pretty tight space, as you can see. So let me just do that real quick. It's not that big a deal. It's just zip tying. Oh, and the customer unhooked the power. This is why it's hanging. I'm gonna hook that back up. That's because they were testing to see what screen was doing what. And like I say, this one for some reason, the port one is creating its own false touches. He said one time the autopilot basically just turned on by itself. So that's a little sketchy. So hopefully this wire here will fix it, but if not, which I don't have high hopes for, then he's gonna have to replace that screen basically, or send it in and get it repaired. All right, we are all hooked up and tied up. We go right from there. That's the power wire that I hooked back up. Runs down with it. You can kind of see it. Runs down there, disappears. Basically disappears. I put it behind all this stuff. And then you see it come out from right here, right along our yellow, right to all of our grounds. So that is done. So now let's light everything up here and make sure both of them fire up and turn on, because the customer is going to test it on his own here the next few days, and because I guess it doesn't happen all the time, it's a random occurrence, so he's going to test it himself. But I just want to make sure I plugged everything in, everything at least turns on for us. Get our switches here. House. I don't think we need anything else here except to be quiet. VHF. Let's see if these bad boys turn on. Yeah, they're on. And these are some big screens. Look at my hand. It's like a TV. It's warming up a little bit here. Still chilly. I just noticed something too. I never noticed this on any of the other ones. Does that raise up? Looks like I'm standing on something that moves. These switches might do it. Let's see. Oh yeah, check that out. Well, that's cool. Oh, I was gonna see what was underneath it, but they actually were smart. They made it so you can't get your foot or anything caught in there. Wow, that's nice, instead of a fold down piece right here, which it has those bars too. I'm pretty sure I can feel them right there. So it has the steps that you can sit with, and you can also stand and raise this where you want to. Clever Intrepid. Let's put our little elevator back down. You also see this button over here. Oh, that's a cooler. That's cool. Well, there's not a ton more to look at here because my job is done. Got a seat back here, the dual bait wells back here, lots of fishing rod holders, obviously. Just well set up. You know, fresh and raw water, or shore power inlets there, fire extinguisher there if your generator starts on fire or something. So it's all seating right here. I also like to, if you look at the very front, you can't really see it. He'll be zooming a little bit. There's like little snaps you can see across here. That whole thing turned into a big cushion up there so you can hang out up there. And I like the low bar they use instead of a tall bar. Makes the boat look good. Oh, that's it for this one. Oh look, the Boston whaler right there behind us. Anyway, let me know in the comments if you think this is gonna stop the false touches. I'll know within a week here after he calls and reports back if this thing's still doing that. But you think that little ground wire, the little isolation wire there, is going to cure the problem with the screen doing whatever it wants, basically false touching itself? Or if you know anything about these more than me, because this is new to me. I've never heard a ground causing a problem with the touch screen. So anyway, let me know in the comments, and as always, I appreciate everybody watching, and I will see you next time. Later. Need some coffee. Can't forget my wallet. All right, let's go.